Mark Martin has been one of my heroes since I was a kid. I grew up watching him race. So to get the opportunity to race with him and learn from him, well, it's an honor.
Well, I can tell you, it hadn't always been easy. Everyone needs help getting ahead. I've been racing for 25 years, and I wouldn't have been able to accomplish any of my goals without my team of experts. You just can't go it alone. In racing, you're only as good as a team that supports you. It all comes down to performance and the skilled professionals behind you. To finish first on the track, it takes a collected effort of dedicated people who have the desire to win. Every success I've ever had is a shared success.
So really, winning is all about performance and expertise.
Exactly. That's why I have the Principal on my car. Hey, I might be a champion on the track, but the Principal Financial Group can help you be a champion off the track. With the Principal, you'll have a team of dedicated professionals to give you an edge. So whether you're investing yourself or designing benefit packages for your business, they can help make things a whole lot easier. For more than 125 years, they've been helping people get where they're going, financially, personally, or otherwise. Not only is the Principal the nation's 401k leader, they also offer a wide range of financial solutions, from retirement and investments to insurance and banking. After all, why walk when they're right here, ready to give you a lift?
So it sounds like you can retire with confidence.
Hold your horses there, rookie. I'm not ready to retire yet.
Sometimes just getting to retirement seems impossible. That's where we come in. As the nation's 401k leader, the Principal offers many simple ways to plan for retirement, making it easier for you to get where you're going. The Principal Financial Group will give you an edge.
Still under green here at Daytona. Clint Boyer, the race leader. 74 laps are complete. On board with Mark Martin in that Principal Financial ride.
Martin sits in 23rd spot, comes up on Ruderman in the double zero, gives him a little bit of shot in the bumper.
Mark with the heartbreaking second place finish in the Daytona 500, and that's one guy you better know where he's at with 10 to go.
Yeah, I think Mark has, I think he forgot about Daytona until he saw so many highlights of it this week, sitting around watching what happened in February. And obviously that's playing on his mind a little bit. But I'm going to tell you what, Mark Martin never has to win another race in his whole career to be one of the greatest race car drivers that ever lived. There's no doubt he has that status.
Well said. 35 cars are on the lead lap. Denny Hamlin is 61 laps down. He has returned to the track. All 43 cars now are running, but a handful of them, Elliott Sadler, Earnhardt Jr., Stewart, Sorensen, Hamlin, many laps down. Clint Boyer is the race leader. There's the second place Kurt Busch and his brother Kyle. With 76 complete, approaching halfway, let's take you around the field, starting with Marty Snyder.
And up front is Clint Boyer and Kyle. And Wally, I would bet the best sound you can hear at a restrictor plate race over your radio as a driver is absolute silence. Mike Dillon, the spotter for Clint Boyer, said, "Buddy, I tell you what, unless anything happens, I'm not going to speak for the next little bit." So far, not a word on the 07 radio. Very happy with it. You're starting to get a little bit too tight for him in the corner zone. Ralph?
Marty in second place is chassis number PSC 068. Behind the wheel, Kurt Busch. This car ran very good at the Daytona 500 back here in February before it was crashed in an incident involved with Tony Stewart. They took it back to the shop, put a new body on it, sent it back to the wind tunnel, and it still put up great numbers. Marty?
Kyle Busch has been on a streak lately, Ralph, with finishes of 11th or better in 4 straight races. On that last run, he was tied on the bottom, loose on the top. They went down half around on the track bar. Kyle currently running in third, following his brother, a combination that has worked pretty well in the past. Lindsay?
And Marty, Carl Edwards is pretty happy with his car also. Bob Osborne, his crew chief, just said be calm, be focused. On their last stop on lap 58, they gave him 4 tires, fuel, made a wedge adjustment. Carl says it feels good. Matt.
Lindsay, the top 3 cars had pulled away from the 99 and the 48 of Johnson, but they've slowly reeled them back in. Jimmy says his car is just too tight, already formulating their game plan for their next stop. Meanwhile, the 12 of Newman. Something's wrong with the 07 Boyer.
He was the race leader, now clearly off the pace.
That's switch or something. Come outside.
Hearing that it could be an electrical problem for Clint
Got it going again? Yeah.
Ignition.
Ignition or have to flat boxes? No. I just saw boxes.
2 ignition boxes in the cars.
You've got 2 boxes. You've got a spare. If one of the ignition boxes go out, you just hit the switch, goes to the backup ignition box, and you keep on running. Fortunately, he's lost a lot of spots.
You're not kidding. This portion of NASCAR on TNT's Wide Open coverage is brought to you by AutoZone. We'll keep an eye on Clint Boyer. Let's check back in with Marty.
Well, you guys heard what he was saying on the radio. He said something happened. He had to switch boxes. The suspicion by Gil Martin, his crew chief, is that he accidentally hit a switch on the steering wheel that switched boxes for him. They switched back. Everything is fine. The 07 back up to speed, but he went from the lead, Bill, all the way back to 19.
Yep.
You know, the one thing a lot of these cars have now are dual boxes, dual coils, and dual distributor settings, so they can go back and forth. So you may run an A with a B with an A, as far as an A box with an A distributor with a B coil in it. So
Right.
there's multiple combinations. It's not just flipping switches. So when something like that happens when you're leading, I'm gonna tell you, man, it rattles you. You don't know which way to go.
And it's ugly. It's ugly looking in there,
It's
too.
ugly looking when you're It's ugly looking when you're leading a race and everybody's coming at you. I'm gonna tell you, it's ugly then.
There you can see some of the biggest stars of the sport have had a tough time here tonight. Past the halfway mark with Kurt Busch scored as the race leader. Led 95 laps here in the Daytona 500 in February before he was taken out in a crash with Tony Stewart. 2 second-place finishes for Kurt here in 13 races. It's his brother right behind him in the 5. Carl Edwards in the 99. Busch's teammate, Brian Newman in the 12. And then Matt Kenseth, who really has come racing forward after the problems on pit road. Your eyes on the action here. Kurt Busch out front. Fans, for your next automotive pit stop, get into AutoZone. AutoZone helps you get the job done right first time, every time.
We know that these guys are severe drivers. You're probably a severe driver too if you drive in stop-and-go traffic, drive in extreme heat, or make frequent short trips. Most vehicle manufacturers recommend that severe drivers change their oil every 3,000 miles. That's right, every 3,000 miles. So battle your severe conditions by getting to AutoZone today. We'll help you get the job done right the first time, every time. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
All right, boys, let's get her ready. We're bringing her in. It's got to be fast.
When you're in a hurry and you've got to get in and out, you've got to have AutoZone, powered by ZNet. ZNet gives you pictures, diagrams, and instructions, helping you get what you need faster, so you can do the job right the first time, every time.
Good job, guys. Good job.
AutoZone, powered by ZNet.
We're past halfway, and the race is underway here now. Front 3 guys were trying to break away, but that second pack of 4, which is now settled down, was really wild.
I don't think anybody's going to be able to break away. I mean, because the handling, it's not like, I don't even think these guys are handling that great.
No, I don't think they're handling that great either. The only car, and I made a comment about him earlier, not being able to push when he couldn't push the 24, is the 17. He is driven from mid-pack back up into the top, running from the middle of the racetrack to the top side. His car may not be handling the best, but he's comfortable with driving it where it's wanting to run.
Did he just pat himself on the back there?
No, I said he couldn't push. I was discarding him at the front of the first of the race. No, I'm not patting myself. I was saying, hey, this guy's not going to be in the race. And the next thing I know, he is in the race.
Okay.
I was just showing you I was an idiot.
Lindsay, how about the 17?
You don't have to show us that.
I just want to say it's fine if Kyle wants to pat himself on the back. I think go for it. The 17th of Matt Kenseth. Right now, he does feel pretty confident about the car. He did say it is a little bit loose getting into the turn. So, and 99, of course, Carl Edwards right now falling backwards a little bit. But Bob Osborne did get back on the car a little bit ago and did say you got a couple of bushes up ahead of you. It's past halfway point. Time to start racing.
That's for sure. How about the 99, Lindsay?
The 99 of Carl Edwards. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about.
That's right.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.